All right, here we are at our Lone Star Motorsports Park quarter-mile drag strip. This is pretty cool. So over yonder, probably less than 1,000 feet away, is our workshop. So we have our own drag strip here next to the shop. And when we have great weather like this, I'm guessing right now it's what, 60 degrees and sunny. The track is pretty sticky. It'd be almost a darn shame not to run a car like this down the track. So we got our brand new Demon, bought it last night, dynoed it this morning. What did it make to the wheels? 721. I'm sorry, 721 at the wheels, which is probably right on the money. You had 15-20% driveline loss. That's probably right at the 808 horsepower that they advertise at the motor from the factory. Got a fairly full tank of Shell V-Power 93 octane, so this does not have the factory Mopar controller that comes in the Demon crate that runs on 100 octane gas that bumps the power to 840. So we're running on the factory tune. Everything on the Demon as is, it comes from the factory. We've lowered the tire pressure down to what, 20 psi cold? Okay. The car only has like 50 miles on it, so we cannot activate the launch control feature, which allows you to preload the motor, build boost, utilizing the trans brake. That feature unlocks after we get 500 miles of the odometer. So today, we're just going to be foot braking it, and I think this thing has got some sort of fancy feature for doing a burnout. I'm just going to go old school and just, turn the traction control off and just left foot it with my brake and, work the gas with my right. So nothing fancy on the burnout. Track feels fairly grippy. We'll see what kind of traction we get, what kind of 60-foot times we're able to get. But I'm hoping for 60-foot times, at least in the 1.7s, maybe in the 1.6s. We'll see. Again, we're starting with the tire pressure cold at 20, so after the burnout, they might be 22, 23. I'll go down as low as maybe 18 before it feels like it. You go too low and it kind of feels like you're walking on a waterbed at the end of the track. So I think the kind of the benchmark number that the Dodge guys were able to get under probably the most ideal conditions with Leah Pritchett driving was a 965 at 140. I don't think that we're going to get that today, and I don't know if really that number is really even attainable for us under the most ideal conditions. But I do think that the Demon's capable of running a high 9. Again, once you get the launch control unlocked, and once you get the race gas and the skinnies up front and things of that nature. But I think right now we just kind of want to test it in its fairly out of the factory, out of the box form, and see what it will run with the normal tires in the front and the pump gas tune, and with just a little bit of air out of the back tires, and doing a burnout. So we'll make a run. We'll talk about it. We might make a couple passes today and see what it does. Rock on.